How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Dan, and welcome to the Trim, Shoe Repair and Key Shop channel. And for today's video, backed by very popular demand, we've got another ASMR style video. So we've got these Timberland boots. They're having a full rebuild. Customer said I could do a video if I wanted to, and had a few hours this Sunday, so I figured why not? So let's see what it's all about. Okay guys, once again, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. So let me tell you about the job just quickly. These are leather soles with rubber outsoles and heels. So what we're doing is stripping the whole lot off, replacing the leather with JR leather and replacing the outsoles with some logger style soles and heels, new heel blocks, condition the uppers and replace the laces. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. Now stick around till halfway through. I've actually brought something with me today to show you a bit of show and tell. I thought I might spice it up a bit, but for now, let's get started with the job. Right, so I know I'm breaking ASMR protocol by speaking, but I just wanted to give you guys a wee little rundown of what's going on. So the construction here is very basic. It's just a cemented sole with very little construction to the interior. So what we've got is a faux welt around the edge there that is just glued on, so it's coming away a little bit. So we're going to re-cement that, and then the leather's going straight on top of it. And any bumps that are in the footbed or where the faux welt attaches, we're just going to hammer down nice and flat. And then of course we're going to Blake stitch that sole on so it's nice and secure. Right, so now it's time to heat everything up and then we can stick it all together. Hoppa! Right guys, so we're all sorted now with the leather sole, all finished, stitched on and hunky-dory. So now we're moving on to the outsole and the heels. So as I said earlier, we're using these Vibram Walkabout Commando style half soles. It's just going to be cemented on. Now, what we can do sometimes is cut a channel around the edge and stitch that on. We're not doing this, cemented's fine, but main reason is the customer wanted it so that you would be able to see the tread from the edge. So that's how we're going to do it. I think I'm also going to cut a bit of camber into the bottom of this half sole just for aesthetic purposes really, but let's get to it. Alright guys, so just while that glue's drying, I did say I had something to show you halfway through, and that's show and tell time. So what I've brought in to show you today is some awards that I have. Loads of you guys are really interested in my athletic background and my competing background, so I've got some stuff to show you. So what I've brought in today is the very first award I ever received and the very last one for comparison. So here we go. This is the first award I ever received. It's my 10 meters swimming badge. So this was for swimming 10 meters in the pool. It was quite scary, but I was very proud of this moment. This was last week. Obviously, I'm just kidding. I must have been 6, 5, who knows. And moving on, this one's quite a bit different, but check this guy out. There we go. This is the last trophy that I won in my bodybuilding ventures. This was about 3 years ago, so it's been a long time, to be honest. I mean, COVID hasn't helped. So this was for placing second place at the British finals with the NPA, the Natural Physique Association. And I worked so hard for that. It's definitely up there with my proudest moments. And just for any of you guys that happen to be into the gym and are thinking about competing one day, I highly recommend the NPA, at least in the drug-free arena, if that's what you're looking to do. They're one of just 3 natural federations in the UK, and they're probably the one with the biggest family vibe, I would say. You see a lot of familiar faces there. They really look after you. Just fantastic federation to be in. Anyway, that's enough for show and tell, so let's get back to the repair. Alright guys, so whilst we're here we just need to knock up the heels. So the heel block that came off was a solid piece of rubber, so we're replacing that with new stacked leather heel blocks. And the top lifts, now these are actually day-night separately to the soles, which are Vibram, but they're the same pattern, so that's what we're using for the heels. All right, guys, so that is the meat and the potatoes of our repair done. We're on the home stretch. Okay, so that's the effect the customer wanted from the edge. So you can see the black tread with the stained wooden effect midsole and heel block. And yes, I'm in a different shirt today. Don't panic, it's just day 2. I ran out of time yesterday. But to finish off the job, what I'm going to do is give some TLC to the uppers, give them a jolly good clean. All right, so let's give our boots some TLC. I mean, they're in pretty good condition anyway, but I'm just going to take you through the process of how we give them the works to restore them as best as possible. So first we need to clean them. What I'm going to do is use some saddle soap. Now what this is going to do is not only going to clean all the dirt off, but it's going to take all the old polish off as well. If we just crack him open, what I'm going to do, mix a bit of water, grab a dauber brush, lather it up, and then just wipe off all the excess. So now we've cleaned it and stripped everything off, what we need to do is condition the uppers. So what we're going to do is use the Saphir Universal Leather Balm. Now what this is going to do is it's going to soak into the fibres of the leather and just really hydrate it. You can rub this in with your fingers, it's just like moisturiser for your hands. It's going to hydrate the fibres, and what it does, it's fantastic stuff, it makes it feel really soft and supple. Right, so we just need to let that dry for a little while. Now I just use the Saphir. Now I do use a lot of the time the Puro, which is wonderful stuff as well, but it's a bit more of an affordable option. Alright, so now we're going to put a bit of colour back into the uppers with some polish. So I'm using the good old Pat Deluxe for our base, and I think I'm going to use some Mirror Gloss just to give it a nice shine. Crack open our tin. Now what I've got here is a lovely high quality polishing cloth by Angelus. Just helps us get a nice shine, you know. So I get a generous amount of the Pat Deluxe and just work it into the fibres. Now, of course, you can get all these wonderful products from our lovely new online shop. If you're interested, head over, have a look, see what we've got. I'll put a link just here so you can get to it nice and easy. And then you guys can join in with me and make your shoes look the bee's knees. And I almost forgot to say, you guys as my YouTube viewers, you're special customers. So if you do get something from the shop, you're entitled to 20% off from Ron. Use the discount code Ron and you can get 20% off of anything in the shop. Alright, so once the Pat Deluxe has had a little while to dry, we just very gently buff off the excess wax to start bringing up our shine, and we won't worry about it too much because I'm going to put some Mirror Gloss on top of it. Okay, so just going to pop a bit of the Mirror Gloss wax on top just to bring up that shine. Now, if you haven't used the Mirror Gloss wax before, the nice thing about it is ease of use. It's just easy to make your shoes really shiny. It is more expensive than regular polish though, but it's worth it if you're a real shoe connoisseur. Okay, nice little shine coming up there. Now I think all we need to do is pop some new wax laces in, and we're done. Okay, rock and roll, that's a wrap. Job done. So we've done full leather midsole, we'll call it, vibram outsole, day-night heels, new stacked leather heel blocks, and refurbished. I'm very happy with how this job's come out, and I'm pretty confident the customer's gonna like it too. So that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this ASMR episode. If you miss me talking, don't worry. I think I've got a video lined up next week with more talking and more Ron the Duck action. If you did manage to make it all the way to the end, thank you so much. Hit like, it helps me with the channel. It also tells YouTube what you enjoy watching. And if you happen to be new, welcome. Make sure to subscribe. I'm doing new videos all the time. And remember, if you want a shoe repair doing, contact us via the website or the Tring Shoe Repair Facebook page, and we can talk about your job. So that's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed that Timberland job. Don't forget to check out our new online store, even if it's to just have a look around, and I'll catch you next time.